Alright, we return with Final Fantasy II, Part 5. This Gamer of Glory, I have returned. Evan, say hi.
Hey.
Alright, now we're gonna tackle one of probably the most dangerous things I'm gonna do. We are gonna tackle another power, Peninsula power.
I thought you were just gonna dive right into the water.
No, I'm not. Anyway, so... there is another Peninsula power, just like the one north of Finn where you can encounter stronger enemies. Here you can encounter probably some of the strongest enemies that you'll probably encounter in the very early games. If you hang around the bottom, you'll encounter brains. Ugh, these guys are really damn annoying. Plus they hit hard too. They will cast Swap 4, which swaps your HP and MP with them. Which sometimes is beneficial, sometimes it's not. But it's still damn annoying.
What happened to Furion?
They cast something called Fog, which causes amnesia. It's this game's silence. Yeah, guy, teach him a lesson.
Does he mean he forgets everything that happened throughout the entire game?
No, it's like I can't cast magic anymore, which sucks. It really does suck.
You know, I gotta say, that's kind of a cliche in video games. People that lose their memories.
It changes to silence until later. Yeah, but it's a bit of a cliche.
In Plot Point, Dust does it. Fire Emblem Awakening does it. Shadow the Hedgehog does it.
So yeah, these guys aren't the only encounters that you can encounter. These guys aren't the only encounters that you can see in when you go south. You can encounter black jellies. You can encounter red flans. You can encounter big horns, which will probably kick your ass. You can encounter praying mantises, which will also kick your ass.
Those brains are lucky no zombies are nearby.
Yeah. You're starting to see a trend here now, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, these guys are just annoying. Plus they're tanky as hell. I hate these guys because they're freaking annoying.
Is there a mother brain here?
No, there's no mother brain. Ugh, so why am I fighting them? First, they get a shit ton of money. Secondly, these guys can also drop some special equipment, but I can't remember the specifics. It's like, I think it's like some Obsidian equipment, but I can't remember. But look at that, 2,250 gil. I don't recommend that you go after these guys, because they kick your ass. But they do give me a really good plethora of stats, which is good. I like it. Me like. So yeah, after that ass kicking, let's go back to heal. Alright, so let's go advance plot right now. Anyway, back at I can't remember it. Poft? Paloom? Whatever, I call it Poft. So yeah, you can actually talk to Cid's underlings, and you can transport to other places. So you can actually go to Bath, Salaman, Semifalls. The reason there's a bit of a fun fact. There's a reason why Altair is on the bottom of the list and the most expensive. It's because Cid used to be part of the like Finn's Knights, I think.
He used to be a knight.
He used to be part of the White Knights and the engineer of the airship, but now he left that lifestyle. So yeah, and I think it's pretty cute. Anyway, welcome to Bask. Anyway, it seems that everyone has amnesty to Borgin. He looks like a slob.
It really bugs me in this game that everyone looks like they're walking in place.
Yeah,
Or maybe moonwalking.
Yeah, it looks weird, but hey, whatever.
Actually, did you know there's actually a world record for 100-meter moonwalk?
Yeah, I heard of it before. It's like
38 seconds.
Yeah, I heard of it before. It's pretty cool.
That's one of the most bizarre things you could keep a record of.
Alright, remember when I talked about mithril mithril armor? I remember telling you guys not to buy the mithril armor, and this is why. The silver cuirass is much less expensive. It does not penalize your intelligence and spirit, and it looks better. I don't like the mithril mail. So here's where you can also get Basana and Esina. Silence and Fear, don't get. Who cares? And yeah. It looks like you're bored already. Yeah, what is there to show other than these people? Why is
the place so dark?
It's sunset. It's supposed to signify that this place has seen better times. A bit of a... It said that the Dark Knight controlled these people to make the Dreadnought, but then Captain Borgin stepped in the scene and progress slowed, like, into a snail's crawl, so it's pretty funny. So, yeah, everybody hates Borgin. That should be a show. Everybody hates Borgin. Alright, so Hilda said that there's a spy working for us, and that's a spy right there. Thankfully, he's dressed up in knight's armor, which they kind of don't differentiate from other people. Aren't the knights supposed to be like demons or something?
I have no idea.
That's weird, man. So yeah, he leaves, and now we could go into Baf's cave. Ugh, this place is really short, don't worry. Excuse me, it's not very long. But they do have random encounters, which is really annoying. Actually, I do... Oh, right, by the way, new enemies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Got your hands full there.
No worries, magic makes short work of these weak enemies. A bit of a new enemies here, Vampire Thorns. These guys can absorb your HP. Yeah, these guys can absorb your HP, that's it. But they have more HP, like around 40. That's about it. Guy and Furia make short work of them. Maybe Maria and Minwu too. Yeah, no chance whatsoever. A bit of a something to note about when you cast magic. You can either cast magic on a single target, or you can cast magic on everybody. If you're sure that casting magic on everybody will kill them, I recommend you spread your magic around. If you think it's not going to kill everybody in one hit, just stick to physical attacks, unless the other people are casting magic, like magicians. They're just these rules that you can abide to, but look, I'm just a Let's Player, so yeah.
Screw standards.
Yeah, screw standards. This is your game. This is your file. Do whatever you want. So yeah, they say that, oh, the Dread Knight's been complete because I've been working behind the scenes. Ha ha ha! I fooled your spy, and he just does a pelvic thrust just to rub it in. Consider what I said. When the time comes, we will meet again. He looks ominous. What a bad fellow. Oh. I do like the laugh that Borgin gives. It does get annoying from time to time, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, the Dreadnought's been completed. Oh shit.
And like I said in the last part, it's gotta be overwhelming, ain't it?
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Nah, he just looks big. We'll show him.
Yeah,
That answers my question.
it just looks big, dude. It is a big airship, though. We will see it again later. Ah, drat. Well, we're supposed to actually go through here, and we can open this chest to get a pass.
A pass to where?
We'll talk about it later. It's a pass to the dungeon after the next dungeon, actually. Actually, no, the dungeon after the next 2 dungeons. Anyway, take the warp, and it warps you back here. Now everybody is filled with despair. Oh, no. So you have to tell Princess Hilda that the Dreadnought's been completed. And yeah, I kind of skipped over that. So here is where I show my stats. The stats in this game feel like, when I play the game in the PSP version, it could feel like my stats go nowhere. Yeah.
So it's like a Fire Emblem. It's not the level that matters, it's the stats that increase.
Yeah, the stats that increase.
Well, granted, I suppose you could say the same about Pokemon, but it's more noticeable in Fire Emblem.
It's more noticeable in Fire Emblem because they actually say something.
That plus it's more frequent that you can get next to nothing when you level up, or sometimes get a lot of stat boosts.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
And a level 15 could say get beaten by a level 5 depending on the stats.
Oh, what happened to this place? Oh, the Dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead.
But you're alive.
All 3 of them. Ugh. So yeah, now you see that the Dreadnought actually does something. Does that shit on your ideology, dude?
Oh no, Cloud didn't seem to think too much of it. Why should I?
It just looks big. And it's gonna last around like 5 more parts. So yeah, everyone's gone. They're all dead. Well, except for Sid. So, if you talk to him, Sid says that the airships are powered by Sunfire. He actually tells you that you want to blow up the damn thing by using Sunfire, but how do we do that? I don't know. Because Sunfire is more different than regular fire. It must be contained or else it's going to burn the whole world. Anyway, Paloom's no different.
And we're just gonna throw some of that at a ship.
Yeah, well, it's in the engine, so we have to. So, if you use your head, you will know that in the next few parts we're gonna infiltrate the ship and blow it up with Sunfire.
Yep, it's underwhelming, all right.
Well, it did do the damage, and it killed people, all 2 of them. In Paloom, that is.
What, the NPCs?
Yeah, well, the NPCs are not. They're still dead. Poor guys. My heart to them, I think. Anyway, I'll say here, well, we were too late. We don't have it. And Gordon's missing. Do you think he died?
No idea. Why are you asking me? I've never played this before.
Yeah, we'll never know. Anyway, thankfully everybody ended up inside. So yeah, they're all safe, I think. We'll stay here and hold out until you return. We were too late on telling them the news. Sorry, I'd spent too much time in Bafsk. Don't destroy the dreadnought. Casualties will mount. This freaking old man just spites us then. I freaking hate him. So, be prepared to... So, this is the point where Minwoo actually leaves you. Just to spoil you, but... You want to equip the best equipment that you have if you're playing the PSP and the... PSP or the Game Boy Advance version, because... In the Origins pack, you want to strip him of everything you have. But if you're playing the PSP version, you want to give him your best equipment, because you will play him again. Yeah, spoiler warning, you're gonna play this guy again. So Minwoo leaves to take care of the wounded. Makes sense, doesn't it? Everybody needs a safety net. We're already strong enough to deal with it. So yeah, Minwoo leaves your party. I am sad. Time to hold a funeral. Anyway, talk to Hilda again, and then you can tell her about the Dreadnought, the airship, and Sunfire. Yeah, she tells you that it's a crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. I call it it sounds like cashew to me. So Scott.
Nuts.
No more words from the peanut gallery.
Hey, if I can't provide any information about this game, I can at least make some really stupid jokes.
Alright, so you must depart for Cashew Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey will not be long. Okay, what can you use to bring the Sunfire back?
Link, can I borrow your jar for a second?
Why
Why not? We carried a Deku princess in it in Bajora's Mask.
And you played tennis with it too. So you can talk to the king about the... the Sunfire. He'll tell you... I should probably skip this, but... Minwoo provides flavor text. The king actually is who you want to talk about. You can tell him Sunfire, and he tells you that it must be past the Eagle's Torch. So let's talk to him. So many perished in a Dreadnought's attack. Oh, don't give up. How men change. So, yeah, he tells you that Sunfire was protected by the Kingdom of Kashwan, and you need the Goddess's Bell to break the seal, which is only known to the Cashew family. Sorry. So, Gordon is actually the brother of Scott, and both of them are part of the Kashwan royal family, which means that they're the key to breaking the seal and getting the Eagle's Torch. So, talk to Hilda about the bell, and she'll tell you that you have to go back to Salamand. Damn it.
Is there gonna be much backtracking?
This is probably the only type of... Well, actually, no, there isn't really backtracking. It's more of getting stuck. It's more of, like, going to one old place and then going to a new place, using the tools from the old place.
I consider that backtracking if you have to revisit a place.
Yeah, there are a couple of backtracking moments in this place, but it's probably as bad. Next part is probably the worst part of the backtracking. Anyway, this is Gamer of Glory. I shall return with part 6 of Final Fantasy II, Evan, say bye.
Bye.